Okay, this is the Shit Show
Okay.
Podcast, Episode 2, with your host, ManBat201, and your co-host,
Drastic measures.
and our guest here today.
It's vaguely. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, last time I did it first.
Hey, restart, go. Put that on the
Shit
cuts.
Show.
Put that on the cuts.
Exactly. It's a shit show. This
Put
is
that on the
fine.
cuts.
We're sorry,
Everything's
exactly.
fine.
Dude, I was waiting for Goose, and then Goose wasn't saying anything, so I just went.
Man. Anyways, it's Vaguely Goose, also formerly known as Goose to Me, also formerly
Hey,
known
guys.
as. No,
Oh my
Chuck
god.
Gaming, also formerly known as That Gamer.
What's up, guys? It's Toxic Kabute.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, so I guess I'll start off since I'm the only one with things written down. Let's go.
Exactly.
Because
Ow,
you're
ow.
smart. I completely forgot about today.
That's funny.
You're
I'm not-
loyal.
Like, we talked about it in the
literally
morning, and I completely forgot.
I didn't even thing until like Seth was like, "Oh yeah, we're starting a thing."
Sponsored by Germex. Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Jeremy.
Sponsored by Germex.
Just the green bottle.
Yeah,
the green
just
bottle.
just the bottle itself.
Okay, so I guess I'll ask our guests some quick questions. Starting
What?
with Goose over here.
Hi.
So, what's the platform you primarily use here on the internet? And what do you
At
do?
first, when I started.
Mhm.
I started like throughout the years. Okay.
No answer.
No.
No answer.
That's what I was like. I'm not hearing Seth say anything. Is it a yes? No?
What?
Can I?
What? What?
Can I give an answer saying throughout the years, or does it have to be currently
It doesn't
as
matter.
at the
Just
moment?
No,
You could do whatever.
Yeah,
Just
whatever.
saying-
Okay. Well, at the moment, I'm just doing PC, mostly PC.
What about you, John?
What was the question?
platforms.
Mhm.
Oh, PC for PC Master.
Okay, so what do you guys stream on? Do you guys stream certain preferred platforms you like to stream on? So we can plug them in.
Twitch right here.
So
Twitch,
just Twitch?
Twitch.tv. Toxic Kabute, you know.
At first, I was doing Twitch, but I felt like I was going nowhere. And I'm trying to start streaming on Facebook. So my Twitch friends moved on to Facebook, so I want to see if I can get the wheels rolling there instead of on Twitch, because they're stuck over here on Twitch.
Okay.
My opinion, Twitch is fucking slow. It's so hard to get anywhere with Twitch, dude.
It's like any platform ever, really.
If you can get more than 2 to 3 consistent viewers, you're out of the, I think it's 86% of Twitch. No one, barely anybody is over like 15 to 10 views.
That's the weird thing I find is
Consistently.
when you can't beat that, which is really weird because I notice when you stream on YouTube, at least my experience with it, I usually
Yeah.
break more than that easily. During a live stream, I get at least 40, and it's weird because I know it's none of my subscribers, so I'm like,
A lot of people is like
Yeah, YouTube, you could just randomly find people
Yeah.
super easily.
Twitch is like your bottom
You
of
have
the
to
list, bro.
you have to
Your
actually
bottom
search.
of the You're the bottom of the list.
You really have to have a platform somewhat to
Yeah.
be successful on Twitch, pretty much.
You gotta be like, yeah, just you gotta be. Say Instagram, you have like a shit ton of followers. From there, you can grow it on Twitch. You can go on Facebook, YouTube, and all that. Easy.
That's what a lot of people do
yeah.
that transferred to Twitch is because they already had a following on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know. All right.
Alright, we'll get into, I guess, the next section. I guess I'll go into this, or it would lead into this topic would be very good from where we were off. Alright, so the current state of YouTube and how the monetization's kind of fucked, and also more or less the copyright system also really fucked. I haven't really experienced the demonetization as bad as most people have, because I actually just got back into the partner program again after they did the whole changes to it a while back. and like the worst I've gotten was a video that was limited in monetization, which means I could still monetize it, but just not as much.
Certain ads pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I know some people have gotten it just like worse, where like most of the videos are demonetized when it in reality it really shouldn't be. So
Well, you can't really say that I've had experience on that. I mean, I've been in the YouTube thing for quite a while, not recently.
mhm.
The only thing that's ever got like problem was copyright system. I mean, I didn't even put ads or anything. I didn't monetize the Star Wars videos we did. Seth, was
Yeah.
it? Was it? Yeah, because I put the Cantina music on there, and I just
Oh.
got it copyrighted. I didn't even like put ads on it or anything.
Yeah, because your video could get copyright strike even if like you don't have ads on it or anything. And the stupid thing too is how broken the system is. Like somebody who doesn't even own the rights to the thing could put a copyright claim on your video,
Mm-hmm.
even though they don't own any of the rights to anything at all. And it's just really broken.
I've heard of people getting copyright strike from saying like song lyrics, not even singing, just saying the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and they get copyrighted.
It happened to what's this called, Mr. Beast, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
They just hummed "Living on a Prayer," I think.
And then he got copyrighted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really stupid.
fucking is.
Especially since that's like 5 seconds long,
Yeah.
and then that whole like 12-minute video is gone.
I thought it was there's like a certain like limit to how long you're able to put a video or a music or something like that in.
No, not
that-
really.
is that a
It's
myth?
all- It's suggested, more or less. It's not like you're limited to it. It's more of a suggestion. There's like even when like people got the okay to use it and
Yeah.
still got a copyright claim. In those
Mhm, mhm.
cases, usually they just talk to the person who owns the thing again and be like,
And try
"Yeah,
getting
I got
removed.
striked," and then usually in that case they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no problem," because they already okayed it. So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
a problem on YouTube's part, but
yeah, there have been some people who've gotten copyright strikes from like YouTubers, and the YouTubers don't even know why. Like they've never seen the video or anything. They just randomly their name has just been slapped on to the side of it,
mhm.
and they have no clue what's going on, and they can't do anything about it because even though it's not there, it really are. It's just random.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I just find the whole thing bullshit. Like everything gets like all of them censored. Like a lot of YouTubers change because of the fucking demonetization.
Well, I mean that's what they live off of.
It's
Yeah.
like
I think
Like
it's kind of
They have to
It-
change, really.
yeah. I
well, it
mean, but
depends.
like the way they were making content back then, it was like way better than the content they
Mhm.
produce now. Like, I mean, I don't want to shit talk people, but like, you know, it's because the demonetization it makes it
it's harder for
a bit
people
shittier
to
express themselves.
yeah.
And then I know also too, if your videos get limited in monetization, for whatever reason, the algorithm will be less likely to promote your videos at all. Whereas if it was fully monetized,
That's why
And that includes the
YouTubers now are like being like, oh, here, press the notification, press like,
Yeah.
comment, and all that.
Press
So
Because
they're
the
kinda like
videos
forcing
Alert
won't
it
show
out.
up.
bell.
press it up there.
Everyone press it up there. That's new content soon.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, anybody
might
like
work.
noticed like the people that you subscribe to, it doesn't show up on like my feed.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
that's-
but that's usually because I watch it quite frequently. I'm like,
Yeah.
It
looking
doesn't show up on my
constantly.
feed anymore.
It's random for me also.
Yeah,
It's
kinda
just
rarely
like
get random
videos like
yeah.
So I'll talk about MK11's DLC. So they just had some early DLC released if you had the combat pack, which was like $40. It's pretty much like a season pass.
Whoa,
The season pass type thing, yeah.
$40
so-
for a season pass?
Yeah,
That's
they
actually not
give you
bad.
6 characters and a shit ton of like skins and other shit as well. So yeah. But
Not
they're being
bad.
released at like they're not like being released all at once. It's like one here, one there, that type of deal. So yeah, we got our first DLC character, which was Shang Tsung, and also we got the classic ninja costume pack for Scorpion, Sub Zero, and Noob Saibot.
Mm.
Did he give one to Reptile?
Reptile isn't in the game.
Oh,
What?
What the
What?
fuck?
What? What happened to Reptile?
Well, he's pretty much, in a sense, he's in the game, but he's not playable.
okay.
What?
Because-
Okay,
Or
It's
just like
gonna be-
story?
it's gonna be
No.
DLC,
No,
guys. It's
not
gonna be
story.
DLC.
He's not in the
He's
story.
gonna be on the. He's probably
he's
gonna
gonna
be
be
DLC.
It's when you're in the crypt, right? You're in the crypt. You can actually find Reptile because he's like,
Mm.
it's in one particular room. You'll find him in, and then he'll kind of run off. And then occasionally, when you're using like this, it was like, it's this mechanic where they have it where you put like Kenshi's blindfold on, and then you can see like certain chests that normally wouldn't be there. You can sometimes see Reptile in certain spots
Mm.
because he's cloaking or whatever.
In my opinion,
So-
I feel like that's gonna be DLC.
Yeah, I don't know because with Shang Tsung, the thing is he can pull some moves off, but like some of them, like he'll morph into a ninja. So like he'll morph into Rain, and then do like a Rain-esque move, and then he has another one where he'll morph into Ermac and do his lift move, and then the other one he'll morph into Reptile and do his slide.
Mm.
So I'm wondering if they're even going to add him at all, since one of Reptile's signature moves is kind of in Shang Tsung's move pool. So, yeah. In addition, he also turns into smoke as well, to like
Who?
dodge projectile smoke. He's the Great Ninja,
Uh,
which that's a DLC character. I'm really hoping they do, because we haven't had smoke in an MK game since I think MK9. So it'd be
or
nice to see
just
him.
an idea.
Mhm.
What happens if they just change like Reptile's like initial moveset? Like in general, like all of them,
I don't know how that would work.
and then they add them as a DLC.
It's just weird having Reptile in the game, also not.
Mhm.
It's
He's
just like
playable in most of the
just
main
throw him in.
levels.
Yeah. Just throw him in.
smack them on there, like.
I know the big rumor is, running around rumor mill, is that they're gonna have a chameleon, not the one spelt with the C, but the one spelt with the K,
Okay.
which is the female one, I believe. And the rumor is it's going to be only on the Switch version of the game, which,
I forgot I'm coming out of Switch.
yeah, because if you follow
Right.
MK and stuff, that is actually not weird at all, because that chameleon originally appeared in Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the N64 only.
Mm.
So, yeah. And also on Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the Wii. So, yeah.
So just like Nintendo exclusive.
Whereas the chameleon with the C is on everything else.
Mm.
So, yeah. And so, oh, yeah. And about Shang Tsung as well. It's pretty much motion captured by the guy who did him in the movie, so it looks dead on like
Good.
And that's just really
Oh,
awesome. And then
yeah.
also he provides the voice work too, so it's even better. It's like
Kind of that nostalgic feeling.
exactly.
Just
It's
watching.
fucking great. I'm like, this is amazing. And yeah, it's a really good DLC, and he's a pretty good fighter too. From like what I've messed with him a little, yeah, I haven't really gone against with actual players a whole lot with him. But from the little I have, I still gotta work with him because I'm not that great. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I thought it was interesting with the classic skins for Scorpion and Sub-Zero. They didn't get any new masks or anything. It was just the outfit, and that was it. Which makes
That's kind of weird.
Well, it makes sense because the classic masks are already in the game. So you
Ah,
have to
so
unlock
you could
those-
just switch them on.
yeah, if you unlock them. Because I think Sub-Zeros, I
Wait,
think
you-
you have to get into Towers of Time, which that's kind of luck based. And then you got to get Scorpion's Mask in the Crypt, and again, that's kind of luck because it will decide when it wants to show up and when it doesn't. So kind of fucked there. But with Noob Saibot, they did the costume and the mask because the mask wasn't in the game. So yeah, and they all look good. I just wish the shoulders were a bit wider, like it went out like the cloth. Just went out a little wider because I feel like it kind of cuts off too short. Whereas if you look in the original MK1, they go out kind of far. So that's my only really complaint. But everything else is pretty spot on.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the new. I haven't played anything of Mortal Kombat 11. Looks cool. Looks cool. I just don't really have any friends that own it besides you, Seth. That's pretty much it. But yeah, and other like gaming news type stuff. Nintendo's lawyers are being Nintendo's lawyers still.
Oh,
What?
lovely.
The fan made what was it like the Mario Royale or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
That got DMCA'd and taken down
Ooh.
after like a few days of it being up. So that's gone.
That's a big fat oof.
Yeah. So that's happening. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it's Nintendo. They just want to get as much money as they can possible from old games,
Yeah.
especially Mario games.
Because
The
I know
OG
they
Mario games?
barely just got rid of the whole stupid YouTube policies.
What do you mean?
Oh, because you had to be a part of like Nintendo's partnership program to actually even like have Nintendo game footage in like your videos, and it was only like
Oh.
a certain amount you could use to or something freaking retarded like that. They lifted that a while back, where they're like, now you can go crazy.
Yeah, because that's kind of stupid if they just copyright the game so you can't show it to anyone.
Yeah, because it was like that before, where you couldn't show it to anyone unless you're part of the Nintendo program. Or some stupid shit like that. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay. I guess I'll talk about, Dark Phoenix. Have any of you guys seen it?
No.
Nope.
Okay, do you guys plan to see it?
I don't even know if it's on fucking cinema anymore. Is it even still on cinema?
Yeah, it's a summer movie.
Oh, it's still there.
It came out this month, so it should be there.
What theaters are showing it in our area?
I have no idea.
Probably all
Well,
of them.
I'm getting I know I'm getting the AMC pass thingy,
Mm.
so if I wanted to, I could go see it again.
Shit.
Just at an AMC theater, but yeah. No, the movie was actually not that bad because I was going into it thinking, because a lot of the reviews I was seeing, they were like, oh, it's worse than it was worse than Last Stand, or it was worse than Origins, and I was like, oh dear lord. I was like preparing for the worst because the last one, Apocalypse, was pretty fucking terrible.
I didn't even see that one.
I haven't seen the last like 5 X-Men movies. I'm like completely lost.
Well, that whole timeline's confusing in general, but that's a topic for another day. Or I guess we could go into that, but a little later. Yeah. So, yeah, I went to go see Dark Phoenix, and I went to go see it with my dad on Father's Day.
Wait.
Keep in mind, my
isn't-
dad's like a huge X-Men fan, so
Mm.
yeah. So we both went to it, then we came out and being like, that actually wasn't bad. That was pretty good. And I think the movie should have been split into 2 parts. to kinda
Instead of
explain it.
rushed?
Yeah.
Why they did rush it?
Mhm. It definitely feels like that, but for a rushed job, it was good. It definitely didn't feel as sloppily put together as like Last Stand was when that came out, or X-Men Origins Wolverine, for example, or even the last movie. What's it called? Age of Apocalypse.
Wasn't-
the writing was definitely a step up too, and yeah. Oh, go ahead.
For the Dark Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they make that a rated R?
No, it was PG-13, I think.
Really? There's like an X-Men movie. And I'm talking about Logan, but I swear to God, there was another rated R movie
Deadpool?
that's supposedly gonna be an X-Men movie.
Oh, I think I know which one that is. That's a New Mutants, which isn't out yet.
Ah, okay. So that's
They
a
gotta do
different.
reshoots for that.
Yeah, because that would be pretty sick, you know. Just like how most movies, like especially like hero movies, are going to like rated R territory, which is
I
Which is
doubt
really
we'll
good.
ever see the MCU go there, other than maybe with Deadpool. But
I mean,
other than
fucking
that, I don't
Disney,
think-
dog. It's Disney's. I mean, Disney's not gonna do that.
Because I know people were worried about when they bought out Fox if Deadpool was going to be PG-ified or not.
Mm.
And yeah, everybody at Disney was like, "No, we're just leaving it how it is."
You cannot PG Deadpool.
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
they technically did that as a joke with Deadpool 2. There's a PG-13 version of the movie
Yeah, yeah,
out.
Oh, is there? Oh yeah.
yeah. There is,
yeah.
there is.
They did it as a freaking joke, and I'm just like, that is beautiful.
How would that even go? Like, what the fuck?
But
How,
yeah,
that
I
would
haven't
look, that would
seen
look
it.
disgusting.
But yeah, no. Yeah.
One of the best X-Men movie I've seen so far. It's I don't even know if it's considered X-Men anymore, but like Logan.
Yeah, no, that's in the X-Men.
Oh, it's still an X-Men. Okay, okay. Yeah, but that was like
No, yeah,
one of my
that's
favorite
like,
ones.
That's like
yeah.
top tier, like by far.
Yeah. That shit's up there.
Yeah. Like my guilty pleasure out of the X-Men movies is X-Men Origins Wolverine. But like,
Yeah.
I could still say, even though I like the movie, objectively, it's a fucking terrible movie with really bad special effects and everything. And I think what gets me with that movie is the last third of it.
hmm
Ugh, what they do to Deadpool, that was just terrible.
Even with the poor writing, I don't know why, but I still enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, what killed it for me is when you see Deadpool and he has his mouth shut,
Yeah.
and then you have like those
Yeah.
one long blades that look like fucking
Yeah,
Baraka.
Baraka. Yeah. I mean, he's basically Baraka, dude.
Yeah, no, people joke around. It's like, oh, it's Baraka Pool.
It's
And I'm
basically
like, that
Baraka.
would be so fucking hilarious if they did a skin for Baraka and MK11 of that. That would be, oh, that'd be so great. But I doubt
In my
that would happen.
opinion, in that Deadpool fucking like Deadpool in that movie just looks like Baraka with like no mouth.
Yeah,
It's so dumb.
it's like if somebody photoshopped Baraka's mouth off.
And it's also weird how Deadpool was shooting fucking
Oh,
lasers out of his eye. Yeah.
Oh, fucking laser shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, the teleporting thing, you could get away with that because in the comics, he
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
have
yeah.
I
this
think
belt.
I've seen.
Yeah, he used to have this one belt or whatever that would make him teleport, but
Mhm.
he hasn't used it since, like, I think, like, the 90s, and that was more or less because he was like, it made things too easy. So that's why he doesn't use it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't watch movies. But I am enjoying this conversation, even though it doesn't look
You
like
don't
it.
watch movies? How can you? How not? Why not?
We're gonna watch the movie
Because-
Friday. We're going. We'll go.
We're gonna watch the movie Friday.
What movie?
I don't know.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Sorry, Spider-Man's
That's not
coming
even
out soon.
Oh yeah, Far Away from Home. When does that
Yeah.
come out?
So the 5th.
Yeah.
25th already passed.
No.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, July 5th.
Oh, July 5th.
Oh, okay. Because I still want to go see King of the Monsters. Wonder if that's still in theaters.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah, it's kind of like. Is it weird that I haven't seen the first Godzilla movie?
You've never seen the first
I
one?
haven't watched
Okay, when you mean
Godzilla.
the first Legendary Pictures Godzilla movie, or like
Oh
the
no, no, I'm
first
talking about
Godzilla?
like the first Godzilla of this trilogy. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's understandable because that one was kind of.
This man.
When you haven't watched any Godzilla movie.
A what? A what?
When you haven't watched any Godzilla movie.
chat.
You've never seen any?
Dude,
No.
I've seen that one Godzilla movie where he was spawning reptiles like fucking little fucking raptors and shit.
All right, we're going over to next Friday movie marathon. Godzilla movie. Gotta
Okay.
download that shit now.
But so in other film news, so Netflix, being Netflix, they want to hop on trends and stuff for
Oh,
movies
yeah.
and TV shows. They released Neon Genesis Evangelion, but they changed a few things. Voice acting, completely scrapped it. They hired new voice actors. I don't really care. I prefer the original voice acting, but the new one isn't that bad. Good thing they left the opening because it's the opening to it. Like any person who has seen it at least once knows it. But the ending song they changed. But funny enough, the Japanese ending. Well, the Japanese still has the same ending. It's just like North America that doesn't have it. I guess because copyright in Japan is a lot easier to get through than in America. Maybe they didn't want to pay for it. I don't know. But some people got really mad over that and the voice acting. I haven't watched it all on Netflix or anything, but I've seen quite a bit of it. The original voice acting is way better. I don't know why. It just sounds. It doesn't sound old or anything. Like the audio quality is still the same. But I feel like that the people they made for or they chose to for the characters don't match up much.
Mm-hmm.
The main character, he sounds like a girl, while the original voice actor sounds like it sounds like that character is like actually going through puberty and not just sound like a girl because the kid's like 13 or 14
Yeah.
and he's
So
supposed to sound like that.
So basically, he sounds like Ash.
Yeah, he sounds like Ash from the original Pokemon series. But yeah, people got mad over that. There are a bunch of people who really like it, but there are people who are completely shitting on it because Neon Genesis isn't an anime for everyone, and it being put on a big platform like Netflix opens it up to a lot of people, but a lot of people won't understand the original or won't feel the same as what people did with the original.
And they'll give it a bad review, and it will get taken down, and it will be placed as like a bad anime or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of the same thing, One Punch Man season 2. I don't know. Personally, I find it like fucking amazing.
yeah, I've heard
People
some
are
really
still
good stuff about it, but people
People are still shitting about it, dude. People are still shitting about like why they changed the fucking what is this called? The company that fucking animates it. It's like, dude, I personally noticed the difference, but it's still pretty fucking good in my opinion. It's like I'm always hyped for like the next episode, and like, you know, that's the only thing that matters, as long as the person is hyped about the next episode, you know.
More Netflix stuff. Yeah, I was just scrolling through my Netflix, right? Because I was watching the show, right? So I'm trying to get through the first season of Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
This show's fucking terrible. But anyways, that is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I just discovered Jessica Jones season 3 is out, and I'm just like,
Cut out.
there you cut out.
What? I'm like, when did this get released?
Oh, Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
I think it's been out.
Because I know season 2's been out for a while, so I was like kind of shocked that 3 just kind of came up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No trailer, no nothing. It's just like, oh yeah, no, it's here.
Dude, I fucking hate Netflix about that shit.
Well,
It's
it's not
like-
Disney's fault with that, with the whole cancellation.
No, for like Marvel like shows, they keep canceling. You know, I fucking watched
Yeah, no, that's on Disney's side because.
oh, is it Disney side?
Yeah.
I don't know why they
Netflix
keep
is
canceling
one of
it.
those
Like,
shows.
cause I enjoyed fucking The Punisher. That shit was lit.
Oh no, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
season 1
dude.
and 2.
Yeah,
Good.
it's kind of fucking sad how they canceled The Punisher.
Yeah, I wanted to see season 3 because at the end of season 2 he goes full Punisher, and it's like, God
Yeah.
damn it! It's like, you gave me blue balls.
Yep.
But yeah, oh, and then Daredevil season 3. Oh my god, that was like the best conclusion, like, ever. Like,
Yo,
that's like something I would recommend to somebody who hasn't even watched anything. Just watch the first season of Daredevil and the third season.
Mhm.
You don't even need to watch season 2. I mean, it would help, but and also watching Defenders 2 would help, but you don't need to. You can just watch the recap. But you know,
I don't know. For some reason, I've watched Luke Cage and I watched The Punisher. I never got around to watching that was it Daredevil? Yeah, Daredevil.
I will say, out of the Netflix shows, Daredevil is probably the most best as far as quality goes. It's
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said.
Because that hallway fight scene in the first season, I remember seeing that. Was like, that was the moment where I was like, oh shit.
It's like
It's
that was the I think I
He's so
seen that
well
fucking
filmed.
I think I seen that scene.
Mhm.
It's where he's like going into like a Yakuza base or something.
I think that's
Was it?
season 2 because he's just
Oh, is
fighting
that
thugs
season
in a
2?
hallway in this one.
Uh
Yeah, because he's finding these thugs in this hallway, and like how like the level of like just how well it was made. That whole scene reminded me of like something out of like John Wick or something like that. It was like that well crafted, and it was like, okay, this is not like normal TV, because prior to that, like a lot of Netflix stuff, I didn't really, I just assumed it was mostly on par with like, like TV stuff.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting anything too crazy, but then Daredevil goes all here where it's like, oh shit, you could actually do a lot more with this. So I was like, ah. And also, it was like, it caught me off guard too, because I was expecting it when that Daredevil came out. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like terrible, like the fucking movie was.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, it's like a lot of shows like compared to like movies compared to the movies, they don't even like they don't even compete against each other. Some like fucking shows are so much better than the movie.
Yeah, which is why I'm actually excited for a new series that's coming on Netflix.
For
They're
what?
doing,
You cut out.
Oh, this is a new series coming on Netflix. I think it's sometime next year.
Yeah.
It's actually for the current Transformer toy line. It's Transformers Siege,
Mm-hmm.
which is part of like a trilogy that Hasbro's doing. So
Mhm.
it's like they're doing one line, which is Transformers Siege. Then they're going to do another line, which will span like a couple years, and then they're going to do another line after that, a couple years. Each line has like their own aesthetics and stuff. It's a similar formula to how they did with the Prime Wars trilogy, which each part of the Prime Wars trilogy had its own little theme they were doing. Like the first set was Combiner Wars, so it was all about combiners and gestalts and stuff like that within the toy line. So all the figures were like, the deluxe figures were like limbs, so they're like arms, legs, whatever, because they're doing the more Scramble City-esque combiners. So it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, it could be an arm and a leg. And
Mm.
then the Voyagers were like, with the body, and then later class figures, Hasbro just didn't know what to do with them, so they're like, we'll just have them with no gimmick. That'd be the only gimmickless toy in this line, other than the Legends class figures. So yeah, you had that, and then you had Titan Returns, which was pretty much Headmasters. Again, except with like a lot more posability and stuff. Since Headmasters
Mhm.
hadn't been done since like, well, technically there's been a few Headmasters here and there within like the regular mainline stuff, but like as far as like line wide, it hasn't been done since like I think it was '87.
Mm.
So that came back. That was like 2016, and then the last of the Prime Wars, which was like around 2017 to the end of like beginning of 2018, was Power of the Primes, which was pretty much Combiner Wars 2.0 essentially, because they did the combiner gimmick again. So it's pretty much the same as that, except they had a gimmick with the leader class figures this time, where it's like, oh, there's a smaller version of the figure, but then you transform it with the other shit that the figure comes with to make like a super mode version of it or whatever.
So it's like fucking what's it, Megazord.
Yeah.
So fucking Megazord that shit.
So like you may get, oh, the hot rod. Oh, he turns into Rodimus Prime or something like that.
Wait. Speaking of like fucking Power Rangers, isn't there a Power Rangers fighting game that just came out?
I have no idea.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a Power Rangers fighting game that just came out. I saw it like one of the Twitch streamers play it. Let me see here.
Is it Battle for the Grid? Yeah, Battle
Is
for the
it?
Grid.
Yeah,
that
Battle
came
for
out?
the Grid. Yeah. I was watching it. I mean,
Is it like a
And-
console game or is it like mobile?
it's for all platforms. I think it's a Nintendo Switch,
Oh, okay, so
Microsoft, Xbox One, PlayStation 4.
interesting.
I saw the gameplay of it when he was playing, and dude, it does not look good.
Oh, okay, it looks pretty bad.
It looks bad. Like if you just search it up right now, it looks terrible. Oh
That's a
my
big
god.
move. Oh, but speaking of Power Rangers, it was I think last year Hasbro got the rights to do the Power Ranger toys. Got
Uh huh.
that from Bandai, because I think Saban was just like tired of Bandai shit, and they were like, "We don't want your shitty toys."
Move that out of the way. Let us handle this. Let us do it. You know. Let us how to do it.
So now Hasbro has the rights, and the first wave actually just came out recently, and I've seen some of the
Mhm.
figures at stores. Granted, I'm broke as fuck, so I can't exactly buy them. I would though, because they look so good. like the problem with the Bandai ones was, or it's Mattel, I could be mistaken, who
Mhm.
originally did the figures. But like, what was stupid was all of them looked like they had 6 packs and were all like ripped. And I'm like, that's not even how it looked in the show. It just looked like they were wearing like a suit underneath, and you couldn't really see any definition at all. Whereas the new figures from Hasbro look exactly like that. It looks like how it looked on like when you were watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also the head sculpts are just better for the human heads,
Yeah.
and it's
So
just like
these are
like
new
nice.
models. Which ones are new models for the Power Rangers ones?
Hmm?
Which one is like the Hasbro Power Rangers?
Oh, it should be whatever is currently. I don't know. Damn it, can't remember. Hold on, let me look.
The
Yeah, I'm
lightning.
kind of I'm like lost. On
Is
it.
it
How-
is it
how
Lightning
long is-
Collection? Is
It
that
might be.
Like I have
Who's in
no
the list?
input.
Okay. Power Rangers.
I think it's this one.
Hold on, I'm like checking my phone. Yeah, it's Lightning Collection.
Hmm.
So it comes with who's in there?
Fucking White Ranger.
Yeah, White Ranger, Dino Charge Ranger, which is the red one. Then you got SPD Shadow Ranger. And then you got Lord Zed. But that Lord Zed figure looks fucking awesome. I remember I saw them, I'm like, okay, that looks dope as shit. And I think there's a Build-A-Figure too. Because I think it's like the Marvel Legends where you buy them and you
Yeah.
get pieces to make a figure. Keyword is I think. 100%.
While we're at Power,
Think.
we're at Power Ranger, what is your favorite Power Ranger?
Oh, it's Mighty Morphin by far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one too.
I don't know. Like
That-
when
It's either
I was stuck with what's that fucking Samurai Ninja? I don't remember. Is it?
Oh, was it Ninja Storm?
Yeah, Ninja Storm.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I remember watching that. Like, one I remember a lot was Power Rangers in Space. I always remember
Yeah,
that fucking intro for that.
and it just from pretty.
It was
I
great.
like that one.
But yeah.
You guys remember the movie?
Oh, dude,
Which movie?
that movie.
There's multiple.
The movie with
movie.
the purple dude.
Oh, with Ivan Ooze?
Yeah, I've been in.
Oh, okay, the original movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they're right.
Wait, so
He's
this
so bad.
Best.
since we're also here. like, the
What are you
Power
talking
Rangers-
about? It's the best movie ever.
Dude, the CG in there is terrible, especially at the end with the sword fight. Oh, it's so terrible. I'm like, the fights in the show with dudes in suits looked more convincing. That's like how bad that CG was. It was fucking terrible.
Was I the only one who watched the Power Rangers
Beetleborgs.
2017?
Yeah, I think
The
you were. I didn't watch
2017
that.
movie. I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, so that movie. Okay,
I
that-
didn't watch it
if-
because I
if
don't
you
watch
look-
movies.
I remember that. But if you look at it, the costumes are fucking garbage. Okay, if you look at it,
Yeah, it
like,
looks like a Michael Bay movie.
yeah, it looks bad. But you know what I liked about that movie?
What?
The fight sequence. It looked exactly like a TV show portrayed.
Oh, like the original TV show?
Yeah,
Dude,
They jump in like 2 seconds later, an
Yup.
explosion.
that's how.
And then characters
constantly-
falling down even though they.
Yeah,
they,
dude, that's
they
how I
call
enjoyed
it, they constantly speak with body movements.
it.
You know, it would have been. You know, it would be cool for like a Power Rangers movie if like they made the Zords move like how the Jaegers moved them, like fucking Pacific Rim, where it's like slow
Which
as
one?
shit.
Pacific
Oh,
Rim
super
1
slow?
or 2?
First one. One.
Because the second one that was not good.
That's what I've heard. I haven't seen it. Because I saw the trailer, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be shit.
I
So I kind of dodged that one.
I haven't watched any of the Pacific Rim movies.
Oh, you gotta
Really?
watch first one. The first
Yeah.
one you gotta watch.
At least
That
I've
one-
seen the first one.
Yeah,
the first one's fucking
good.
badass.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's what to be expected with Del Toro.
Okay, in my opinion, the second one it looked like a bad fucking CGI Transformers movie.
Oh, speaking of bad Transformers movies, last night, oh, that was painful.
What's up?
What?
Oh, Transformers: The Last Night, which was the last
Oh.
Transformers movie.
I thought you
not-
saying
it
like
wasn't
act
the-
like last like
Wait,
was
yesterday
Black.
night.
If you're being technical, the last movie was Bumblebee, and that was actually good. But I'll get onto that
I heard that too.
later. Okay, so the last night, that I don't. It fucking boggles me how, like, the movie like just how it fucking just it's so fucking terrible. Like
You can't express words. You
I
know, it's just that bad. It's just not bad. You
and
can't
I'm just
express
like,
anything.
it is on par with Revenge of the Fallen on how bad that fucking movie was. It's granted it throws continuity out the fucking window. It's even with because that's why the whole Bumblebee movie is the new continuity because originally supposed to be a prequel, but it doesn't make any fucking sense if it was a prequel because if it was, then why is Bumblebee just landing right now? Because technically, the last night added that Bumblebee and a few other Transformers were here since like years and years ago. Like they had a whole sequence where it was like Bumblebee in World War II or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wait, is the last night the one where Optimus Prime becomes an enemy?
Yeah,
Is it that one?
he's like,
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
it's quote
that's so-
unquote Nemesis Prime, and it was stupid. Was
Uh,
all it was just an eye color change, and that was it. And I'm like,
what?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, come on. You're not going to do like the actual Nemesis Prime where it's like, black, that black and gray color scheme with like a little bit of teal highlights and then the red eyes. Like, what the fuck, man? And then on top of that, like, they were like, okay, so they put the Transformers creator, right? It's this person called Quintessa who's new in the continuity wise. But like, what was stupid was I'm like, this has nothing to do with like okay because if you watch the last movie Age of Extinction they do show like a glimpse of like what was one of these creator beings or whatever and it
Yeah.
looks nothing like how Quintessa looks because it looked more like an organic hand and it looked really weird. It looked very alien-esque looking, just didn't look like human at all. No, that's just like that never happened.
Yo, I'm looking at
Retconned.
Nemesis Prime right now, and dude, he looks so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
talking about
actual
him, but I'm
Nemesis
talking about like
yeah, the
he
actual
looks
one.
fucking cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
he's
get a
like
figure.
red, blackish. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to get a figure. It was, I think, Transform Element. It's the third-party figure. They did that Nemesis Prime, and the regular one, and I was like, gotta get that. But yeah, no, yeah, the movie was just really fucking terrible, and then on top of that, like Michael Bay has a tendency of doing shots where like it might be during the day, right, and then all of a sudden it's like night, just out of nowhere. Even though like literally only seconds have passed.
Yeah, no transitions.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Just like, oh my god.
But I fucking loved it when they introduced the Dinobots, dude. Oh my god, that scene was fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, like me being like a really big G1 fan, I was a little bit disappointed because I'm like, okay, it's just Michael Bayified. They have no personality. It's because if you watch the original cartoon, like just watch that first episode that the Dinobots are in.
Mm.
Literally, I think all three of the original Dinobots, because they ended up introducing two later in the cartoon. The original
Yeah.
three Dinobots in that episode have probably more dialogue than most of the Transformers in the fucking movie. I'm just like, oh. That's another thing too. They rarely have any character development. Like the only movie that I felt like really had quite a bit of character development for at least the Autobots was Age of Extinction,
Give me help.
and that was about it. Yeah, the movies really didn't do a whole lot. And then last night had a little bit of character development with the Decepticons, which was kind of a change because they really didn't add any at all in the other movies. But it wasn't enough to,
yo,
like, save the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you played because this was one of my favorite games when I was playing on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation. I don't remember what console I was playing this on, but it's fucking Transformers: Fall of Cybertron.
Yes, my dude.
Dude, I fucking enjoyed that game on multiplayer. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking sick.
Yeah, because
Right.
I
I
know
think I played. No, I didn't.
the one I played a lot more was it's the predecessor to that one, War for Cybertron. Oh, I played a shit ton of that.
The War of
Especially-
Cybertron is down.
Yeah, War for Cybertron.
War for Cyber.
I played a shit ton of that, and especially the escalation mode, which was like their survival mode. Oh my god. Played so much on that. That was so fun. Wasted so much time because I knew this is how much I played that game. Like I knew spots where you can glitch out of the map. Just like essentially just like survive those rounds like no problem because you're like outside the map just flying.
Hold on, Seth. Is this the game that we played? I don't. Was
Well,
it War of Cybertron?
I
Or
don't
which one
know,
was it we
because
played?
I know it's not 2 players, it's only 1.
The one we played was the one where it was the constructor bots just all together.
That
I
might have
completely
been
forgot what it's called.
Devastation.
Yeah, it was Devastation. That's what I was thinking of. That's
Devastating.
probably the only one I've ever played.
Yeah. Oh, I have my problems with that game though because like I know before it came out I was expecting it's gonna play like War and Fall, right?
Yeah.
No, and instead it was more like a beat 'em up game, and I'm just like
I kind of enjoyed it.
I'm
A
just
lot of-
like, it's good for what it is, but it's just not what I wanted out of a Transformers game. I loved the graphics and the art style. I thought that was really good, and the voice acting too. And some of the music in there too is really good. Like I love
Yeah.
Starscream's theme when you're battling him. Like, but
Dude, what was that fucking?
I think if it was primarily more of a shooter, I think it would have been even better. But yeah,
There's a fucking what is it called? DS game for Transformers, and that was so bad.
which one? There's multiple.
I
DS
don't remember. It's like, you have to like scan cars to become the cars, but you can't even fucking become a tank or some
It's
shit.
like the first movie game. or some shit.
Dude, and that was
Revenge of the
so
Fallen.
fucking trash.
The
I
only-
was playing that and it was so bad.
'Cause the only one I had was War for Cybertron, the DS. Is the Autobot one. That wasn't too bad for what it was, but the game was hard as fuck. It was kind of bullshit. But yeah, no. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I guess my
Next
last
thing.
topic, which is probably the most vaguest. Just talking about collecting in general and shit like that. So I guess I'll start with
Collecting.
you guys since I'm gonna take like 5 years.
Collecting. Collecting is fucking cool.
No,
mean,
yeah, we
everybody-
did, like,
Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. No, you
Go
started
ahead,
talking
go ahead.
first. You started talking first.
Alright, so
And I kind
like-
of cut.
I mean, everybody has a different type of collecting. I mean, there's fucking people that collect coins and shit. I don't know how, but like, I understand like collecting toys. It fucking reminds me of childhood, you know? Like, fuck, I used to collect a bunch of fucking Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I used to fucking get like a bunch of them too. I have like boxes in the I have boxes in the fucking garage. But yeah, collecting is fucking amazing.
You got that foil Charizard, my dude?
No, I fuck, I wish I did when I was collecting.
Be the coolest kid in school.
Yeah, it's like
But
having
I
a
wasn't-
White Dragon.
I was not even near. I was a fucking what is it called? I was still a sperm when when that shit came out.
That's same.
Yeah, I was not even a fucking. I haven't even incubated yet. All right, go ahead, Geese.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I'm not really that big of a collector. I mean, not since I was little, like what you said about the Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, it's not something that I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does like buying computer parts kind of collecting?
I don't
right?
think so.
Yeah,
it's,
it's collecting
it's
something.
collecting-
It's
Dust.
collecting dust. Yeah.
It's collecting that dust.
I don't collect anything really. I just have a bunch of random stuff like Gundam figures, plushies.
You have a couple of
Fan-
Funko Pops, yeah, plushies.
Yeah,
There's
that's
just
about
a
it.
couple Funkos
Flags.
here, but
Oh yeah, I do
I'm
have
not-
flags and wall
these
scrolls.
ones, though, because I think I pay my Flash one over here. That one's actually cool. He's like in mid run.
Seth, oh yeah, I don't collect. Oh, never mind.
I don't collect much.
I don't collect much.
All right.
Darn
Channel,
camera.
that channel dedicated to reviews.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I collect a lot of NECA figures.
Mhm.
I get an occasional Star Wars figure. It's not. I don't buy a whole lot of Star Wars stuff.
You know what
But
collection I don't understand?
What?
Fucking what is it? Post stamps.
What? Who the fuck?
Post Sims?
Yeah, postage stamps. Dude, I don't understand
I've
why
never
people buy
heard.
And then the
Really?
main thing
You
I
never
do-
heard of
You
Yeah.
never heard of like stamp collections or anything?
Yeah, you never heard of
No.
stamp collecting, dude? Oh,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
yeah,
I
like
believe
people
that.
people like order stamps online, or like they go to the actual like different states with like stamps and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fucking insane.
Yeah, like.
I think those are like for serial killers
Yeah,
or something.
that is-
Serial killers.
So I'm like, what else do they gotta
Serial
do?
killer, here,
Fucking
go play with
nerdy
this.
kids.
Go play with this.
Dude,
Well,
I mean,
no.
I think there's some postage stamps that cost a lot. I think.
Yeah, it's like that
Wouldn't
with
doubt
movies,
it.
too. Yeah, but yeah, no, like I find collecting a fun thing. But a thing I've been getting into lately is like making dioramas and shit like that for stuff I have. That's been actually pretty fun. Posted some stuff on Instagram of that.
What
There's
the
one I
fuck?
haven't, which that's still in a work in progress because I still gotta get some stuff for that. I was making a diorama for my Jason NECA figures. So like.
Okay, so I just searched up most expensive fucking postage stamp.
Yeah.
One goes for 9 million euro.
What the fuck? That is holy shit.
What?
It's just paper. It's just paper with glue on the back.
It probably glue doesn't even work anymore if it's
Probably
that old.
doesn't.
Guys, okay,
It's just paper now.
we're going to Europe. We're going to heist, my dude.
Heist more postage stamps.
Then we gotta sell it and then put it to a company, have it to be clean money.
Money laundering.
Take all that money, put it into a company, invest in that company, make millions.
Oh my god.
From a fucking piece of paper with adhesive.
I'm basically paper money, am I right?
Oh, okay. I guess I should talk about this. This is fucking movies. What's your guys' opinion on horror movie remakes? Reason why I'm bringing this up is because a new Child's Play remake is out. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
I heard it's complete
So-
garbage.
It's funny because all the reviews I've seen have been like, "Oh, the movie's really good." I've only seen like 2 negative reviews, so I'm just kind of like,
The reviews I've seen are from actual like horror movie people, like people who
Seth?
like Seth, but like people who've actually worked in like the horror movie like industry and stuff.
yeah,
From what I've seen of it, it doesn't look amazing. There's nothing that captures me into it. While like other horror movie and thriller movies do.
hmm I think my major problem with it was the design of Chucky in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't look scary at all. It's just it looks so cheap.
It looks like
It looks,
porcelain.
no, it
don't
looks
know
worse
why.
than that because it looks like
I mean,
okay, they got like
I
a
haven't really
mechanical
liked
doll,
it.
right? But then they just
Yeah.
put like a plastic mask on it,
It just looks like clay.
like a fucking plastic mask because you can totally see the glossiness of it in certain shots. And it's just like, oh, it looks so bad.
I'm looking at
Like,
it
I
right
don't-
now.
I don't know why it looks that bad because I'm like, dude, we just had a Chucky movie come out like literally, what, last year? And that looked more convincing, and that was straight to Netflix, I think, and direct to DVD. So I'm like, how does that look fucking better than this movie that's coming out at like cinemas? Like, I'm like fucking dumbfounded. But yeah. Another thing about that too was just how sudden it was. It was like, oh yeah, we're making a remake, but
Yeah, it was just dropped so randomly.
and what was weird too is when they dropped that, they also dropped news of a TV show, which has nothing to do with the remake. It's actually a TV show for the original series. So it's like they didn't really have any faith in the remake at all. So I'm just
Yeah.
being like, what the fuck?
What was funny was the posters that they made. They were like Toy Story. Yeah, those were great. Like the Woody one
Yeah.
and Slinky. Those were great.
those were. I will
And
say,
then go on.
I will say the one thing that I thought was pretty interesting, and then while watching some more of the trailers and shit, I was kind of sold on it at least. Was Mark Hamill as the voice?
I was about to say that. I was about to say Mark Hamill being the voice actor.
Because at first I was very skeptical. I was like,
Yeah, you would be like, Mark Hamill? Why would like that doesn't seem like him?
yeah, because I'm like, now I'm gonna be hearing the Joker for 2 hours. That's really great. But no, it does not sound like it generally sounds like he was trying to like do something new with that.
Which isn't bad at all.
No, that's what I actually want because I'm like, I don't want him phoning it in, which it doesn't
Yeah.
sound like it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Because I watched something not that long ago where you can clearly tell Mark Hamill was just phoning it in, and I'm just like, oh, this is bad. But no, that was really good, and it sounds really good anyways. And I'm like, okay, that may be a highlight of it. But yeah, and then also I don't like how they changed the word like an AI essentially,
Hmm.
and not the whole possessed doll.
Possessed doll.
I think I would have been more okay with it instead of being a human possessing a doll. It would have been the demon possessing a doll. I would have been more okay with that than like the whole AI thing, which I find kind of fucking stupid. Mostly because that shit's been played to death. Like a lot. So I'm just like, eh. But yeah.
So Toy Story 4.
Yeah, the movie I
Oh,
keep forgetting about, but then kept getting reminded.
Toy Story
I-
4. I
haven't-
haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it. You haven't watched any Toy Story movies?
No, I watched.
John, you told me you watched 1, 2, and 3. You said that's pretty much all of 4. So like, I haven't watched any of them besides,
I just watched it on Sunday.
Which one?
And Toy Story 4.
Noise.
What are your thoughts?
Why did they make Buzz stupid? I don't know. Like, am I missing something? Because
Hasn't
he
Buzz-
just doesn't know.
Hasn't Buzz been stupid?
No, he was only like that in the first
I mean,
movie
the
because
first
he
one,
was a toy.
like the very beginning.
I swear, dude, that Spanish mode fucked him up for life.
Uh, fucking Vietnam flashbacks on Buzz.
But everything I've heard from it have been really positive. I haven't seen any negative like reactions to it. Or
I
anything.
don't want to give out any spoilers, but I'd say it's fucked
But
up.
Bo Peep fucking
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, she gets Thanos snapped.
Dude, that's fucking dark, bro. This is supposed to be a children's film, alright? It's not rated R.
Avengers was rated PG-13.
And people died.
Yeah.
They didn't just like fucking bleed out and shit.
Tony?
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Avengers, fucking Endgame's being re-released in theaters again.
I
Oh, yeah.
heard.
With the extra footage.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
I'm gonna go watch it again.
Me too.
So, has anybody else seen
Squad
the
Watch.
the new Joker trailer?
Yeah, I'm
I have not.
interested, but
Same.
I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I mean, granted,
They're-
DC's track history with the last two movies
Yeah.
was pretty. No, I'm not saying that in a bad thing. I'm like the last two movies were pretty good as far as I've heard. That
How
heard both
about,
Aquaman and Shazam were really good.
Aquaman, dude. When I was watching it on I was watching it on like fucking TV, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck watches TV still? But I was watching it on like Netflix. My mom was watching it. It's like I walked by the room. It's like, what the fuck is this? Power Rangers? Dude, legit, it looks like Power Rangers on the fight scenes.
Yeah, I heard somebody best describe it. It's like watching a Saturday morning cartoon. It's not taking itself seriously, and it's just a fun ride. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like,
sounds good, especially for DC since they're usually dark and gritty as fuck. So
even the fucking like enemies looks like a Power Ranger enemies.
mhm.
Like the fucking laser beam they do.
Yeah,
Like one guy used laser beam through his eyes, and, like,
And we're back to Power Rangers.
and then it seriously look. I'm just saying, it looks like fucking Power Rangers, dude. It's like
Official Power Rangers podcast.
Sponsored by Power Rangers.
sponsored by Power Ranger. Powerade. Come to you now.
Powerade.
Powerade.
Yeah, did you guys see that G Fuel is finally making G Fuel in cans? I think they're gonna make. I think yeah.
I think that's a
making
bad
them like-
idea.
Razer is already making an energy drink.
Yeah,
it's a big
Razor
hype,
made
bro.
energy drink. I don't think it's a bad idea for G Fuel to make cans and sell cans to like
I don't think it's a bad idea.
to like other retailers like Walmart or shit like that.
Can I just break the liquid cooling in a PC and drink that?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I wouldn't have to try.
Yeah, pay me like $40. You could do it to mine. Don't worry, mine's extra nice because that little dust in the radiator.
Oh yeah, it adds flavor to that.
Adds
Yeah, it's
flavor.
like, ooh.
It's just like a flavoring packet that you put in the water bottle and shake it up.
It's the broth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so something about DC.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman 1984, I think, is something like that called. That new Wonder Woman movie. Anyways, I haven't seen any of the
New one?
trailers. I know the trailers are.
There's a
out,
new
but-
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out.
I've never heard of anything like that.
I'm gonna see real quick.
Isn't it like 2023?
No, they already have posters out and shit.
Oh.
Wonder Woman 2. I'm
I
just
think it was supposed to be a Comic Con trailer, but they canceled it for whatever reason.
Oh, 1984.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a sequel to, well, obviously the first one.
so Cold War, right? Cold War.
Yep. The first movie was good, so I hope the second one is. So.
Yeah, it is Cold War. Okay, I was right. Okay, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
War Day
History,
One,
boys.
1989.
History.
History, totally not Google.
No, I was like Cold War. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Cold War 1980.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we shouldn't. Nah. I was
Yeah.
about to bring up politics, and I'm like,
Hey, dude, go ahead.
The
Nah, man.
was running for too long.
I was just gonna.
Oh,
I still have a topic that relates to all of us.
Okay.
Oh, go.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, we were in a car crash not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Oh yeah. I still got my whiplash. I need to go to chiropractor,
You need
man.
to go to chiropractor, dude.
Yo, I need to get my back checked.
You need to get that. You need to go to India and get that one Indian guy to do like the spine taps. God, that pains me so
No,
much.
you guys haven't seen that video, huh?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, he is
Like, wood
showing.
blocks and like.
Yeah, he just fucking like smacked the dude on the head.
Oh, then he cracks his neck and shit like that.
He fucking died, dude.
Then he's like slapping him on his fucking head.
Seth you haven't seen it, huh?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it, okay.
He's like, oh, I've seen it many
I've
times.
seen it. I will go through that every day.
Dude, just talking about going to like a chiropractor just makes me want to get my back realigned.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking feel like an old man.
have.
Oh, I know for a fact my back is fucked.
Yeah, I already talked to my mom. I was like, for my birthday, can I go to a chiropractor? She was like, yeah, sure, all right, hell yeah, dude. Get my back straightened out.
I've never been to a chiropractor.
Same, dude. I'm
The
kinda
closest
scared.
thing-
Ask for a shit ton of tickets to Disneyland and a plane ride, or Disney World. There we go, Disney World. Boom, there you go.
I'm kind of scared because he's gonna fucking break my back,
Go to
dude.
Florida.
I'm gonna be paralyzed.
You're gonna get like a Chinese woman and she's gonna walk on your back.
Dude, I'll break my back and then I go back to the fucking chiropractor to fix my back.
Do you still like you say you still have your whiplash? But
I still, if I go like this, there's a pinch in the back of my neck.
Shit.
yeah, I had a scar on my neck for like a week or two.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah,
It
no.
was like right here. Actually, I don't know if you can see it still.
Yeah, I could still see it.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
I had it like bad. Not bad. I didn't have it the worst, but
Dude, thank God, like my seatbelt wasn't right on my neck. It was like right on my shoulder blade,
Yeah,
dude.
mine-
Oh, my
yeah,
literally.
It was that boom. It was like,
2 minutes before that happened, I was like, I'm gonna put on my seatbelt.
yo, see, dude. Luckily, I never wear my seatbelt, especially when somebody else is driving, and I'm like
Because-
always sitting in the back.
The way
Yeah, I
Danny
don't
was driving, I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to put on my
Yo, I
seatbelt.
was just like, okay.
I already had my seatbelt on, so I was like,
Dude, freaking Abraham and Abby was fucking blasting "Party in the USA"
Mm.
like about 2 minutes before that happened, and you guys knew it because we were like fucking waving our hands outside of the fucking car.
I
Like,
wasn't watching.
Me.
I know
and,
Danny noticed.
Me and Goose
because-
were rowing the boat.
Yeah, we were just outside, just going like this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, oh, go faster, boys.
But yeah, 5-person car accident.
yeah. I think
Five-person?
the funniest part about that was hearing that Mark's girlfriend hit her nose on the fucking thingy.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
dude,
that
What a
happened?
fucking. Yo, I don't want to.
Yeah, 'cause
no
she wasn't wearing a
disrespect, dog. What a fucking idiot, though.
Yeah, she was not wearing. Both of them weren't wearing the
Come
seatbelts.
on, man.
It's like when I got to the car,
come on.
Come on, man. Really? Dude, I don't even want my seatbelt, and I know, like, I know when to put it on. I'm like,
Speaking of not wearing seatbelt, literally earlier this week, I almost got into another car accident because the car stopped like really fast. Like what happened? What I did, because I didn't have a seatbelt, all I did was this.
you just fucking
Like
push yourself
literally,
back, like,
yes, I pushed myself back. I was just like, yo.
Yo, I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Oh no,
Oh,
like this PTSD shit.
I fucking love
Yo,
that video, John.
like, yo, seatbelt my neck.
He felt everything.
In a wheelchair already.
He has like fucking 100 seatbelts, like, zip, zip.
I'm in a freaking straight jacket and shit.
Just fucking have a duct tape around his fucking seat.
Yeah, car crash.
Fun.
Not very,
It's not.
I've
especially
experienced that
for
once.
especially
That's all I
people who
need.
were affected by.
Even though it wasn't even a hard, like, fucking.
It wasn't hard like, at first, but then when we got rammed
Yeah,
in
yo,
the
we got
back.
wrapped like harder in the back, dude. It's like, dude.
Well, I wouldn't even consider it a restop an accident because they didn't feel shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I felt shit, but like, it wasn't.
Well, I felt the
like, it
car
wasn't
come to a
that much.
stop. But it
Yeah.
wasn't, like, it
No, but
wasn't-
I felt
Yeah.
that car hit it. I felt the bump on the other car, but like I couldn't even notice that anymore after we got hit in the back.
Yeah.
I felt like boom, boom.
Yo, Mark's girlfriend really felt it.
Dude, her
Oh,
nose
no,
was
she-
bleeding. Her nose was bleeding.
She face planted in the back of the seat.
Pretty much.
Dude, you know why I put on my seatbelt and me and Goose put on a seatbelt? Dude, we had that Final Destination fucking flash, dude. It's like, boom, car crash. Shit, dude. Put on my seatbelt.
We were literally talking about that when we were walking home.
Yeah.
I just completely forgot we walked home after that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys went to like hang out together, and
we went to buy
we're like,
milkshake.
We were gonna go play basketball after that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
we
wow.
play basketball.
Goose is like, yo, I'm tired, dude. I want to go to sleep.
And we walked all that shit. Then after that, we played basketball. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm tired.
Yeah, what was it? Me, Seth, Abraham, and Abby. We went to Grossmont and we just hung out there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh,
We got food and stuff, and
and I bought this, but I actually painted this because it was originally just a shitty gold plastic, and I painted
Mhm.
it gold.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's
Ooh.
nice.
You had a spray paint on it?
No, that was actually done
Oh.
by hand.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
by hand. And
God dang, dude. Fucking 24 karat gold. I'm gonna go come to your house and
yeah,
steal that shit.
I also painted the tongue as well and some of the teeth.
Oh.
did you paint the eyes?
Yeah, they're red.
Because I remember you said that you were gonna repaint the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so everybody, heist, Seth's house.
Okay, so everybody, it's time for
Hey, guess
Got that
plugins. It's time for plugins.
I
So
don't
you
think
start
it's time for
plugging in.
plug-in time yet. I don't think it's plug-in
Okay,
time.
I'm sorry.
We still have more things to talk about here.
6 hours to go. Yes, we.
Okay.
6
No,
hours.
6
We have
hours.
about like 10 minutes left. There isn't really much that I really want to talk about today.
How long have you
Really,
been going on? Like, How long has it
Oh, we've been going for about an hour.
Yo, how about let's talk about like people making fun of like people that committed suicide.
The whole Etika.
Oh,
Ah,
Etika.
thing.
How
I've
people-
never literally ever watched.
I
Etika
never
I've
video.
watched maybe a video or two. That was about it.
I watched him a lot. Like every so often, I'd watch him,
Mhm.
and yeah, it is pretty fucked up. And I saw this one. It was Omni. He was talking about it, and he was saying that that people start sharing like the suicide hotline numbers when someone commits suicide, when they should just do it if someone does or does not commit suicide.
Just in
Mhm.
general.
If
Just in
somebody
general.
just like somebody feels like I don't feel good, it's like, bah, just
I'm not feeling
Right.
emotionally
Yeah.
stable.
Hmm.
especially
then-
if somebody tells you that, just
I think it depends on the person too.
Yeah. For me, I definitely tell people how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like super anxious or
I don't.
just not feeling right, I
Yeah.
usually tell people. But another thing he said was that everyone like joked about it and shit.
Hmm.
Like he was legit put into a fucking mental hospital and was released 2 days later because like the doctors were like, oh, people are creating memes. It has to be a joke.
wait, who Etika?
Yeah.
Oh
He was
shit,
in-
he was put in the mental
Yeah.
institute.
Yeah, he was put in there for like 2 days, and then they released him
I never
He
knew
said what-
about that one.
because they thought it was a joke. And then, yeah, people are like, oh yeah, I've been with him since like day one. They really haven't.
Yeah.
It's just now that he's gone, that
People are using him for clout,
Hmm.
internet clout, and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Which is
Kinda-
very fucking low.
Raise their fame,
Yeah. But yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That happened. Once he went missing, I knew that it was most likely over. Especially when police were like, "Yeah, we found his belongings, which included his phone, Nintendo Switch phones," and like once that happened, I was like, I knew it was over for him.
Mm.
And then one thing I saw online that was really like nice was one of the fans like went to like his apartment building and like got like red and blue candles for like the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons.
Mhm.
Like placed them outside and like lit them,
That's nice.
and like people stopped by and stuff. But yeah, shit sucks, man. Like, thing is, you can't help someone unless if they want help.
Yeah.
And there are people who like try reaching out for help, but they just don't know how to.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. People who don't know how to communicate, it sucks. And shit happens like this,
Yeah.
and then now we're someone who made an impact on one of the biggest communities of Smash Bros. Is gone and can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
All you could do is just say, hey, here's these numbers. If you're feeling suicidal or something, call them.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. You can't really say anything else. I mean, you can be like, oh, reach out for help, but that's pretty much just saying the same thing. I think what does help is when people talk about their own like situations with that.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of that on Twitter, and that really is a big thing to talk about.
Yeah.
It's very taboo in like the media,
Yeah.
and like YouTube took that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Like his like suicide video
I
thing.
saw a re-upload of that.
Yeah. And then everyone's trying to get his original channel back up because YouTube took that down a while ago.
Yeah. I remember that.
So you can't do anything about it, which really sucks.
It does.
But all you could do is, if you're like that person's friend,
Mhm.
try helping them as much as you can, like talking to them, seeing them, hanging out with them, anything that could mean life or death for that person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like suicide it definitely has gone down,
Mhm.
but I feel like it's still primitive. Like it's still ongoing, no matter how much people push for it
Yeah.
to be stopped and stuff.
Yeah. It's rather unfortunate. But
But yeah, that really sucks. I definitely had a hard time dealing with that yesterday, like hearing the news,
mhm.
probably for the whole day. It wasn't like I was like crying or upset the whole day. It was just like at the
Damn.
beginning,
Yeah. It's,
and then
that sucks.
and then
It's like, man,
going back on the social media and seeing a lot about it,
Mhm.
then that struck me.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything, especially when he was like reaching out for help technically,
Yeah.
and then people just giving him shit for it and creating jokes about it,
Mhm.
which led to his demise, his
Yeah.
downfall.
It's a scary place.
Yeah,
mm,
not everyone has experienced that level
Mhm.
of like depression and stuff. You never know though.
so do you know why he was that depressed?
I don't know.
Oh, 'cause,
There's
he didn't say anything about it.
I really don't know.
I honestly don't know, and I don't want to go deep into it, or at least me personally, I wouldn't want to go too deep into it.
All right, then. Yeah, pour one out for the boy. You know, pour one out for the guy.
Joy-Con boys for life.
Yeah, pour one out for the man.
I'm not a Joy-Con boy, but I will definitely throw my Joy-Cons. Okay, I'm just down. Just
So, is
Oh,
there
we nunchuck at you.
any more topics you want to talk about?
Okay. I
that
guess.
kind of hit pressing level.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad
That
topic.
changed
to, like,
the
I got
Here's the
depressing.
tone.
yeah.
Okay, I guess to change that topic, oh, games. Okay. So, okay. What game do you like you would say is definitively your favorite game?
My favorite game.
Shit.
I didn't know that was a game.
Shit is a game.
Is that what you play in the
the
bathroom?
shit show.
Dude, does Monopoly count? I love Monopoly.
Like video games, my dudes.
Oh, alright.
Monopoly, the video game.
Monopoly, the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
PlayStation Edition.
yeah. Please.
Yeah, that Wii shit, man.
In Mario
Uh,
Brothers.
Oh,
And
that was,
honestly, I have to say Overwatch. No matter how many times I leave it, I'm always coming back to it. Yeah.
I would probably have to still, for me, it's still like Doom 1 and 2. Like, I literally just went back to play that with the Brutal Doom mod not that long ago. That was some fun shit.
For me, I would say Rust or Counter Strike.
Mm-hmm.
So like anytime I watch a video of like Counter Strike or Rust related, it just like makes me hype for that game, and I want to like go back to it and like try to be good at it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
it really depends for me. Depends on the type of game. Depends if it's like the best story
Mm-hmm.
or the best gameplay or whatever. I'd say either Persona 3 or Super Mario 64.
Mm.
Those games I can never get tired of. I've beaten Persona 3 twice in a row within the span of like a week,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoyed all of it. I don't think I get tired of it. The music, the characters, the story, everything I really like about it. But yeah, I'd say those two are my favorite. But there are definitely a lot of games I do
As
love.
far as new releases go, the game I've been liking the most, I would have to say, would have to be MK11 by far. But like,
Oh, Persona 5 is amazing.
Coming out games that are coming out, but I'm hyped for.
oh no, we were talking about games that are already out, but they're like recent release.
Like how recent?
Like how
They
recent.
came out this year.
Oh, this year?
This year.
I don't think I played any games that came out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Dude.
That's just like.
I haven't
Oh,
even,
and-
I haven't even seen it, and I'm
Oh.
like, that shit's already good, dude.
Oh, and Devil May Cry 5. That was another great game.
I haven't played
haven't
Devil
played
May
that.
Cry. I haven't played any of the series.
neither.
The reason why I played it was because it came with my graphics card.
Oh,
Uh,
I was like, oh, this is cool. And I could run at max settings, which is amazing.
nice. Let me steal your graphics card real quick, man.
Oh, dude, my
Yeah.
graphics card isn't that good.
It's better than mine,
Steal it.
probably.
Well, of course, you have an RX 550 and I have an RX 570. But my graphics card isn't that good. It's alright in DirectX. It's complete garbage in OpenGL applications like Minecraft.
Yeah,
But,
also AMD cards in general.
Yeah. I think if I overclock it, it'll do better. But then, that's overclocking.
Yeah.
More heat, more noise from fans,
Mm-hmm.
more risk of fucking up the card. And I'm not trying to go back to my 750 Ti. Nope. 2 gigs ain't cutting it.
are games that are announced.
What I can't wait for is the Marvel Avengers game.
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
The thing that bugs me about that game is the voice acting. It like sounds so.
Yeah.
It sounds like a shitty anime dub.
Oh, like Neon Genesis. The new one, the Netflix one. A new game that I'm looking forward to. Persona 5 The Royal.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much like a remake of Persona 5 in a different view. It's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's the same story. More things that make it different. New characters, new events, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's new mechanics,
Damn,
especially.
dude.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to.
You're not hyped about fucking The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel?
Yeah, but we don't know anything on it.
Yeah.
Or the Final Fantasy VII remake?
What about Cyberpunk?
Oh yeah,
dudes?
I'm excited for Final Fantasy VII remake, but like I don't have a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, there's like
Or
all-
The Legend of Zelda
Link's Awakening.
Oh no, I'm not excited for that. It's a great game, but I'm not like super excited about it really.
Yeah, I think
or-
the only two games I'm excited about.
Doom
is-
Eternal?
Yeah, Doom Eternal, and then the Cyberpunk. Which is coming out next
Cyberpunk.
year.
Cyberpunk.
That looks like it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh, Cyberpunk, yeah, it looks so good. Oh, Watch Dogs Legion. That one looks sick.
Isn't the one where they revealed a fucking granny shot?
Yeah.
Granny Shot?
Yeah, you could play as an old lady, and you can like do like stealth missions with her, like fucking assassinate. It's so funny. Like you have like a gun and like her purse, and you can like beat the shit out of people with it and shoot them,
So,
and then just run away.
It sounds
So
like
speaking
Watch
of
Dogs is more
games,
and more
right?
becoming like Saints
Huh?
Row.
since we're at games, okay,
Mhm.
and
Uh-huh.
it's Steam Summer Sale, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Oh
What are
shit!
you guys thinking of getting?
Is
at
it?
Steam Summer Sale?
probably.
Yeah,
Oh
Steam Summer
Same.
Sale.
fuck! It is.
I got most of
I
the
don't
shit I
know.
wanted.
I'm broke.
That too.
Okay, so-
I'm broke too.
I'm getting my paycheck real soon.
One game I really want to play. If you guys want to look at it, you can search up A Plague Tale.
Mhm.
A Plague Tale.
Yeah, it looks fucking cool. It reminds me of if you guys played The Last of Us. It reminds me of that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
It reminds me of The Last of Us, but more like medieval version of it.
The graphics look really nice.
Yeah, right. And
When-
it released May 14, so just recently.
You know
Last
this game isn't like super like
Demanding.
yeah. All I want is like an FX 8300 or an i5 4690 with like
Is that? Oh,
a
that
GTX
is
970
awesome.
or RX Yeah.
So I wasn't even like I didn't even know about this game until I was looking through like survival in the Steam sale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Apparently, Mortal Kombat 11th on sale.
And like this game looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it's 49.97
Ooh.
if you
guys
buy
wanna
just the
play
base
Jump
game.
Force?
And
Do you want to play Jump
if you buy the bundle, no.
Force?
If you buy the bundle, which comes with Mortal Kombat 11 and X, that's like 50 bucks. Which
John,
actually
is-
pretty good. 55 to be exact. It's like 55.78, which is pretty good considering the base game. Just Mortal Kombat 11 by itself is like 60 bucks. So it's actually pretty good. We could gain 2 games for the price of one.
There aren't really many games on Steam that I want. The one I want is not on sale. It's called Resonance of Fate.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a JRPG. It looks so sick. It's like a 4K
What were you saying, Goose?
remaster.
Mm-hmm.
The game that we always wanted is finally on sale.
Oh, is it? Is
Yeah.
it Zombie Hunters?
Yeah.
Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it looks fucking. It actually looks cool.
My question is, why haven't you told me about this?
Oh, please
Schoolgirl
don't tell me
Zombie
it's what
Hunter?
I think it is.
Schoolgirl Zombie Hunters. Dude.
It's
That
cool.
looks
Cool
fucking
girls.
sick.
Zombie Hunt.
It's $20.
It's
Yeah.
basically Left 4 Dead. It's basically Left 4 Dead.
Hold on, let me.
Can't click on it. Why can I click on it?
You're making me really want this game now, dude. Why
Because
are you
you're
telling me?
underage, Goose. You're
Probably.
underage.
Yeah, you're underage, dude.
God dang it, dude.
I like how I'm just like scrolling through the pictures. Everything's like normal fighting, and I just get some in like fucking underwear and bikinis and shit.
That's exactly why we got it. We wanted it.
Goose, I have to buy this game for you
Terrible.
because you're underage, dude.
Himeji,
Okay.
cut the chit chat. We're not
You
training
buy it for
anymore.
me, and I'll pay you back.
Yeah. buy and you fucking buy it.
No, these graphics look really nice.
Yeah, for like I don't even.
Oh, what was that one game where you're like trying to build like a base on like on a
What?
or something, and you're getting attacked by a shark?
Depth.
Oh, Depth.
Is that Dep?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Dep.
mind actually playing that. That would be like.
I
super
have
Oh,
the
it's not
game
even.
already.
It's not even on. Is it on sale? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Dude, it's
Oh,
on
it is on
sale.
sale.
It's like $4.
I already have it on. I already have it on. I
Oh,
already
the
have
4-pack, my dude, is like $14.99.
John, buy that, and I'll give you $5.
Buy it. I already have it.
No, the 4-pack.
Oh, 4-pack.
You would just be gifting it essentially.
Then I have one extra. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
David.
Yeah, David, obviously.
What is this? How much is a four
It's
pack?
14.
15.
Four fuck.
14.
15, 14.
Wait, for what?
$15.
Yeah,
That's a scam.
that's not.
That's
For
not a
what?
scam.
That's like worth it,
Yeah.
dude.
It is worth it.
Yeah.
That is worth it. I would actually
Bro,
just be like, end podcast. We go play.
Yeah. What happened to podcast? Okay, my bad.
Wait, we're getting.
My bad. My bad. I was. We're getting too into
We're
the
the worst guests.
fucking Steam Summer Sale. Sorry, my bad, guys. It's,
No,
just,
it's all good. That's why it's called shit show.
it's fucking Steam Summer Sale, you know.
Yeah. No, I fucking want that game, guys. Thanks for telling me about
It's
it.
gonna be a good game, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna
Get it, dude. I'll
Maybe.
get it next time. Or, not next time. When I get my paycheck.
Same.
Buy it.
What sucks is
When I get
Dude,
money,
it's a
I'll buy
format.
it.
So
I don't think I get paid until like I think the 16th and like.
I don't get paid till Saturday.
So
I think I get paid on the 4th.
you have a job, Nick?
No. I'm working on 4th of July at the county fair and setting up fireworks.
Oh, dude, can I work there? I wanna blow shit up. Dude, I'm just gonna point it at little kids. Go pew pew.
But no, yeah, I'm getting paid $100 for the day.
that sounds nice. I wish I had $100.
But that's just $100 for that one day, and all that's gonna be gone.
Dude, that's not even gonna last, dude. Dude,
I
I
know,
had
that's
a
what I'm saying.
grand. That shit didn't last.
Okay, but you built a computer.
Oh, you're right. No, that's before I built a computer.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blame it on Danny, Abe, and and all of them for making him pay for all the firewood. I'm just kidding.
Yo, what was it? Me, Abraham, Abby, and Danny were supposed to have a bonfire, and
Today?
no, not today. It was pretty recently, and I have like all the firewood for it and shit, and it just never happened.
Yo, can I be the firewood? I'll set my body on fire.
You know, it's
Yo, I'll be the firewood itself, dog.
podcast over at
Oh, dude, do you remember when Danny jumped into the fucking fire?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh, I don't remember. I wasn't there.
dude, okay, we were bonfiring. He jumped into the fire, dude, and
I think he does that
It
every
was-
bonfire.
it was still lit, like the fire. And
I wouldn't doubt it.
stomped-
He's crazy.
He stomped it out.
Yeah, I
And
heard.
later
And then
on,
he
we were like-
went into the water or some shit.
No, later on, you were like, "Yo, I can't drive. I think a piece of wood, stabbed through my toe."
That wasn't even the worst of it. Like his foot was like all fucking bloody.
Yeah, it's all black and blistered and shit.
That was
Oh, he did it barefoot?
No,
it
it-
went through
Oh.
the fucking
It was
shoe.
still lit and like the fucking shoe all burned and shit.
It's Danny for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even want to experience him drunk. I've heard bad things.
That wasn't bad.
When
I
he's
think
drunk,
Abby-
he doesn't do anything crazy. He's
No.
just like, he's
I
just really emotional.
That whole thing, I think Abby and Abe kind of overblew it.
Yeah.
As far
You
as-
cut out. Why? Just. That's all I heard.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I think Abby and Abe kind of blew it out of proportion. Like how bad it was. It wasn't that bad.
I heard
For me,
Abby's
it
also
was
really
still
bad.
it was pretty bad for me still though.
Yeah, I wasn't there when Abby got drunk that time.
No, no,
Yeah, I
no.
wasn't
Just
there
heard
either.
stories. And then
Yeah,
Abby got
apparently-
mad about it.
Apparently, she was like really loud, and oh no.
Because as
See,
far
that-
as I've heard, it was like I think Abe said it was probably worse than when me, John, and Danny were all fucking drunk.
Is it? Shit, dude. How could it be worse than mine? What the fuck?
She
I was.
She was being from what I was hearing, she was being the really obnoxious drunk,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
constantly being
bugging people.
annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas we were just kind of like, oh.
Dude, I was
yourself.
stumbling around and shit.
Yeah, I kept falling out of the chair, just like.
Danny sets me up on the chair. I fucking fall out of the chair.
And then when I'm walking, I'm just like.
It was not even a chair.
wobbling.
It was a fucking couch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you were constantly falling.
I'd probably be the one who really is super.
Oh no, that's
What?
Super drunk.
Oh.
Like sober drunk.
I'd probably drink a couple of beers or something, or
Like a couple of
take a couple of shots. That's
Yeah,
about it.
A shot, that those would do it, but like a couple beers won't really do shit. Like I could
Yeah,
drink a
beers
couple and
don't-
not feel buzz.
Yeah, beers don't do shit.
It only does shit when you're already drunk.
Compared to like hard liquor, yeah, hard liquor will fuck you up.
Yeah, no, yeah, because if you were there when we did that, no, yeah, you would have been fucked up.
Because I drank like fucking 25% of the bottle, and I don't know why I did that. Dude, I didn't feel like shit. I didn't feel shit at the beginning, dude. But later on, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" I was just like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit! I'm gonna die.
I think the funniest thing about that was when Danny's sister had to like literally wipe your ass. Cause she
How did that feel, John?
Dude, it felt
fairy
great.
godmother,
man.
dude.
Also, it was also fucked up. Like, I was laying down on my mom's bed, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was trying to get up, right? I couldn't because I was like drunk, right? And also there was tape on me, dude. I couldn't. I was like a fucking cocoon, dude. I was like trying to get off the fucking tape, and I was trying to get up because I was about to throw up. I was trying to go to the bathroom. I couldn't get up. I was like sitting up, and then
Yeah, that tape was there, so if you threw up in your sleep, you wouldn't choke on it.
So I went back. I just went back down, fucking laid down.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later.
yeah. That's why once you guys get like to be 21, that's why I'm gonna be fucking
Designated
ED.
driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just have to pay me in chicken nuggets
Suka nuggets.
or
We're gonna pay
Taco
you in
Bell.
shots.
No.
And
Nah,
secretly,
dude,
you're
I'm
not
not
gonna
Insulin
pay
shots.
shots.
I'm not gonna
Insulin
drink
shots.
dude.
Okay, you know what we should
Especially
do?
like just beer. Like I'll probably drink like beer, but like I'm not gonna get drunk anymore, dude.
What?
That shit, that fucking headache for 3 fucking days straight, dude. You know, dude,
drink
it
way
was
too
fucking terrible, dude.
On the next fucking episode of Shit Show, we see John taking a challenge.
Yo, what is a blunt? Yo, is that
It's-
paper? Is that tobacco, dude?
Yeah.
Man, it's just Jamaica, my dude. Just Jamaica
Ah,
dry.
Just Jamaica. Just powdered Jamaica.
It's my protein shake, you know.
You know,
Just-
do they make, okay?
I think
'cause you know how they have edibles, right? But do they have like something like that, but in drink
like a
form?
drink, probably.
Because that would be amazing.
Oh,
having like
speaking of edibles,
It's called
Spencer and
roofies.
Spencer's, they sell.
Really?
Yeah, and we can buy them already. Yeah,
Why can you buy them?
because we're over 18.
Wait, I thought it's 21 to
that's in
do
certain
marijuana.
areas.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
a
because
state-
I was I was with Danny, and I was like, "Oh shit, they sell that here?" And like, yeah. And then he asked him like, "How old do you have to be to buy?" And then the manager there was like, "Oh, you have to be 18."
oh.
Go buy some right now.
I'm sorry, man. That's like one thing I'll never do.
Yeah, no, I will
You
say.
sure about that, John?
Yeah, I'm sure
Okay,
about that.
John,
You
okay,
sure about that?
I'll never do.
John, I will say this. I prefer being stoned over being drunk.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
reason
understandable,
why-
but I'm still not doing it.
Okay, the reason why is it's just a much more fun experience.
And I think you can control it
Yeah, no, you can control it a lot better.
because I haven't gotten drunk, so I can't say anything about being drunk.
Like, I could walk fine when stoned as shit, but drunk I can't. I'm like a wobbly mess.
you can't walk when you're drunk.
You feel like what do you call it? I don't even
You
remember.
don't even feel like it.
Oh.
Like, you don't even notice you're wobbling. It's just like...
Yo, I don't
you
even
can
know how
fall.
bad my liver is right now, dude. Like to that one drink.
Your,
that one.
your liver is probably fine because it was just...
Yeah,
like,
my
that
liver's
one
gonna
thing.
die.
One.
As long as it's not every day like that, we're fine.
'Cause I'm pretty sure Danny does that. Like, a
Every
lot.
week.
Yeah.
I think my liver got like shocked or some shit.
You know, like every week, like me, Abraham, Abby, and Danny plan something. It would be like the day off. He's like, "Sorry guys, can't make it. I'm too hungover." It's like, why do you do this to yourself? It's like you know you have plans the next day.
It's funny.
All right, guys. Anything else?
No, I don't have anything
I don't
else.
think so.
I think that's it.
We've been going on for like about what, like hour and a half.
Yeah. I think it was a good podcast length.
Yeah,
I say so.
Really? We have only been going hour and a half?
yeah.
Hunger.
I feel like that's longer.
I guess we'll find out once I stop recording.
Yeah, I feel like it's longer. I feel like it's like fucking 2 or 3 hours.
Alright,
Alright, man.
guess your plugs.
The only thing I got is
Just
twitch.tv
put my plug
vaguely
right here.
goose.
Put my plug right here. I'm
Just-
gonna do it for Seth.
Seth.
Seth right here.
I'm gonna make you edit so
Edit.
just
Edit
You
right
guys
there.
do realize I can't do annotations because annotations don't exist on YouTube anymore.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying doing like what do you call it? Text.
Like yeah,
Boom.
text like boom. You know,
Fade in text with my hands.
boom, you know, just like yeah, there you go. I'll
I'm
lift
kidding.
it up.
Just
There
be
you go.
screen
Kidding. Just put it in the description.
Yeah, just put it in the description. Description down, link, my Twitch, twitch.tv/toxic-kabute.
Thank you. Can spell that if you're saying that.
Twitch.tv /
Shit.
vaguely goose. It's every stream once a year.
You can call me Papa J as well. Papa John's. My old username, you know.
No issues,
Alright,
my dude.
Peace out. Sign off, dude. Sign off.
Finger guns.
Yo, that's assault. That's assault, guys. Can't do that.
Sorry.
Fuck you, John.
No gang signs, dude.
No
Come
gang
on.
signs.
No gang signs. Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
I want to go home.
I want to go home. All right.
You're already home. What are you talking about?
This is
Unless
my
you're at
job.
John's house, but you know, whatever. Just stayed there
This
for
is-
like, what, a week?
Right now, we're on our job. This is our job.
The job.
For like an hour and a half.
Support the Patreon, my dudes. Support it.
Support Seth's Patreon.
Can get more shit for this and other content on this channel. But